This is top priority. The IRA can do whatever they like this weekend, let me tell you.
Hello, what's the crack? What's the story? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out that Mitchell and Webb look. I've done two of that Mitchell and Webb look sketches, and I actually really like it. This is about Diana assassination. I was a baby when this happened. I was only about 3 years old, but I know so much. My parents, my grandparents, my grandmom, God rest her soul, she absolutely loved the royal family. She always talk about it. She talks about Diana, talks about the king, the queen. It's just so much that she knows about the queen. It's ridiculous before she died. But yeah, this is that Mitchell and Webb look, Diana assassination. Do you guys think she was actually killed? There's so many conspiracy theories. Let's see what Mitchell and Webb look has to say about it. Let's go.
So, we're all agreed that that's the best way to do it?
Absolutely. It's so simple. No messing around with poison-tipped umbrellas or snipers. We just get a chauffeur drunk.
Slightly drunk.
And assume that he'll crash the car.
Yeah. As long as we pay for a bunch of motorcycling photographers to harass him, I'm sure that'll happen.
And the good news is that only involves swearing another 15 or so people to perpetual silence.
Yes. Plus, people always die in car crashes, don't they?
Yes, always. And people who drive over the limit always crash. What we're organising here, my friends, is a watertight hit. My only worry is that it'll look so much like a murder that people will suspect.
Well, that is the risk we run by doing it this way. It will be totally obvious that it's an assassination. But remember what the Duke of Edinburgh said when he came in here to MI6 to give us our orders. I don't mind carrying the lifelong suspicion of murder on my shoulders as long as you kill her in such a way that absolutely nothing can go wrong.
Induced tipsy car crash it'll have to be then. It simply can't fail. Unless she wears a seatbelt.
She won't. She's unprovably pregnant, remember? Women recently impregnated by the only man they've ever loved are notoriously slapdash about their personal safety.
So...
How recent was this? How recent was this? And the fact, I think this is on BBC as well. Sometimes I rate BBC and sometimes I rate them for doing this. Knowing that, I think, was it BBC that did the interview with Diana? Something, what's the interview about? There was this Asian guy that did an interview with Diana before she died. And I can't remember what it was, but it was like a big thing as well back then. So for BBC covering this, fair play to them. They take the piss out of The Apprentice as well. And BBC, and Apprentice is on the BBC. So I do rate them, but I don't think they're doing that lately. I think they're more careful about the stuff they, the sketches they do or the comedy they do. It's more of a family friendly, not too edgy anymore. This must be like late 2010s. Yeah, I think everything just started changing after like 2014, 2015. I'll be shocked it was after 2015. I'll be very, very shocked. Someone let me know when this was.
Dart, you're our best troubleshooter. Is there anything that we've missed?
I've just got one little niggle. Why are we doing this?
Well, because Prince Philip told us to. It's well known that the nation's security services are still pretty much at the beck and call of the royal family. This is top priority. The IRA can do whatever they like this weekend, let me tell you.
And why is he doing it?
Well, because she's so popular. She's beautiful and everyone loves her. We need to kill her now so that people will go off her.
Of course.
I mean, just think about it. If she's left alive to age as gracefully as one can while bringing up the bastard grandchild of a delusional Egyptian businessman, then the public's just going to love her more and more.
You're quite right. As her appearance wrinkles and sags and she occasionally makes a vacuous remark about something complicated, people's hatred for the rest of the royal family will only intensify.
Obviously, I wasn't alive. I was alive, but I was only a baby when she was popular. And what I've learned is the fact that people absolutely love this lady. Like, people love her, people adore her. Literally, you'd hardly see anyone that didn't like her. Again, let me know what you guys thought about this. Because that must have been a very crazy time to be alive. I'd say it must have been very similar to when the Queen died. Obviously when the Queen died, it was very like, wow, everyone obviously was a massive shock. I remember that day so vividly. But I feel like back then, this was more of someone that was obviously not like everyone expected the Queen to die, but obviously she was having some health issues. But it was still a shock. But when it comes to Diana, someone so young, we just say shock out of nowhere. And there was the fact that she wasn't with what's his name? What's the king's name now? I've forgotten his name now. Just gone off my head. Oh yeah, so I think she broke up with the king, the current king, and then she started seeing this other guy. and people didn't, and the royal family didn't like that. They didn't want that to be known with them, that someone could actually live. I don't know. I could be wrong. You guys do let me know. I think this is what something I have to react on my other channel. Check out Eddie the Captain. This is why I do other, social documentary of stuff that I don't, not commentary or not comedy stuff. Eddie the Captain. You guys will love that channel. Let's continue this.
Whereas, if she's dead, she'll be forgotten in a week.
Yes, of course. You've made me feel very naive.
Hello? Oh. Life imitating art, I suppose. Right. Well, thank you. Well, you can stand down, everyone. That all just happened by accident.
Well, don't tell Prince Philip. We'll still get our fee.
Oh Lord. Oh gosh. Oh God. That just happened by accident. Don't tell Prince to get our fee. Oh Lord. Oh, I'm sure there must be so many things happening that we don't know about. There's so many stuff that's been going on. So many stuff that we don't get to see. I'm sure about that. Lately we just found out about Cape Middleton having cancer. That was so sad, man. That was so sad. And when you think of people who were taking the piss out of her saying she looked different, and when people found out she has cancer, everyone's opinion changed. I'm like, you never know what people are going through. You never know. So watch how you talk to people. They're still humans. They're still humans at the end of the day. They might be in the public eye every single time, but they're still just like me and you. And I feel so sorry for the kids, because I feel like the kids are gonna go through all this stuff again. So much ridicule all their life. I would never want to be part of that. I would never want to be part of that. Nah, it's just ridiculous. Your mental health would just collapse. In my opinion, mine would just, I'm like, nah, I'm not having this. Yeah, if you guys like that, you want to see more Mitchell and Webb look sketches or any other sketches, you know what to do. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check out the Patreon, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.